Hello and welcome back to the Achievement Planner, and today I'm coming to you with To a T, and it's from the creator of the Katamari games. It's amazing. It has a great story. Sometimes it's a little frustrating to maneuver, and the mechanics are a little weird, and it's still a little buggy since it's the first week it came out. But let me show you how to get all the achievements. This game has 33 achievements for 1,000 gamer score. I give it a 3 out of 10 difficulty because there are skill-based things like, different things you have to press certain buttons at certain times. And then there's this thing at the end where you have to do all these motions. I'll explain. But yeah, there's a little challenge to it. Yeah, there's time things. So I'll go over that. Completion time about 20 to 30 hours. People are somewhere in that time frame. Someone did it 32 hours. Someone did it 18 hours. So playthrough number 1, story mode, and there are 8 episodes. And then playthrough 2, there's an open world. So you could just go around and do all different things. You could reload chapters. You could reload whole sections. So I will go over how to do that. All right, category number 1, story achievements. 8 achievements for 160 gamer score. And just for playing all these foods, just for playing the 8 episodes, you will get all these foods, apparently. Yeah, all these achievements. Category 2, early game achievements. In case you haven't noticed, all the achievements are food. So category number 2, early game achievements, 6 achievements for 45 gamer score. And these are all things you can do before you go to school on the first episode. That's kind of the goal. You have to leave home and go to school, but you can do all these things before you even get there. So number 1, pancake, pet the dog. So as soon as you're done using the bathroom, you'll be given a prompt to pet the dog. If you miss it, just wait and the dog will look at you and then you can pet the dog. Yeah. And number 2, nigiri, change clothes. So this is in the beginning when you have to change the clothes, the dog will help you. And you just have to literally change your clothes. Yeah, that's it. Number 3, cereal, pour the milk first. So when you sit down to eat breakfast, that's one of the things you're going to do. You have to pour the milk and you have to pour the cereal. Just make sure you pour the milk first, which I don't know. Does that work? I don't actually eat milk and cereal. What? Anyway, doesn't matter. But the point is just pour it first, then pour the cereal, then you'll eat it. All right? Number 4, candy. Wear shoes with no socks. So when you're getting dressed, just don't put socks on. You have to put shoes on before you go to school. So as long as you don't put socks on that first day and then put your shoes on, you will get that achievement. Number 5, pudding. Kick the can or other trash down the road. So I almost missed this on the video because I went outside, kicked a rock once, and then the achievement unlocked. So yeah, I think I pressed the record button like right after that happened. So yeah, so I almost missed the recording. But yeah, you kick one thing and you should get that achievement. And then number 6, takoyaki, cause a traffic jam. And there are crosswalks where you can only cross the street on the crosswalks. And there's a sign that says walk or don't walk. When it says don't walk and the cars are starting to drive over the crosswalk, just start crossing and get in the way and you will cause a traffic jam. That's another one I almost missed a bit video because I wasn't expecting it to happen so easily. Yeah. All right, those are all things you can get done before school. Category 3, miscellaneous achievements. 7 achievements for 165 gamer score. So once the world opens up and it becomes an open world, which I don't remember, maybe it was the 3rd day, maybe the 2nd day, I don't remember exactly. But at some point, the hospas, it's like money, they'll appear out of nowhere, and you can start collecting them. So number 1, stake, 50 gamer score, collect 12,345 hospa. So I collected hundreds of thousands. I don't even know how many because there's another achievement you're gonna have to do. Maybe even millions. Yeah. So you will get this so easily. You don't even have to do it right away in the beginning. You will get it as you play. Number 2, barbecue, 10 gamer score. Eat breakfast, leave home without washing your face or brushing your teeth. Filthy. And so on day 2, your mom says, hey, you're old enough now to make your own choices. So you don't have to do the things I told you to do the first day. So you're like, okay, I'm not going to wash my face and brush my teeth. So I'm just going to eat breakfast. Just do that. And you get that achievement. Yeah, I don't think I'll wash my face or brush my teeth after that, actually, because it wasn't necessary. Gross. Anyway, number 3, dango, ride the train. So at some point, in the beginning of the game, you're not going to be able to ride the train. You won't be able, it won't be running. And eventually, at some point, it'll start running, and you'll be able to get a ticket at the ticket machine. And just make sure you get the ticket, get on the train. And when you're done with the train ride, you will then get that achievement. Yeah. Number 4, sushi roll. Climb onto the roof somehow. I think this is any roof. I did the train like canopy roof. That's the one I got the achievement on. But at some point you're gonna actually be able to fly up in the air. I won't give too many spoilers why, but yeah, you could fly up in the air like a spinning top. Yeah, and so you just have to land on a roof. I landed on hundreds of roofs. Roofs. I don't know how do you say the word, but yeah, hundreds of them. So you will get this. Number 5, pizza. 50 gamer score. Try with yourself. What? That means there are goalposts in front of the school, and when you get there and you have the ability to fly, you just have to fly up and through the goalpost with yourself, and then you will score a goal. Yeah, it should say score a goal with yourself, but whatever. That's not what it says. Yeah, once you get that achievement. Number 6, hot dog. 10 gamer score. Match the dog style. So this one, a lot of people didn't know what that meant, dog style. They tried everything. Luckily, I read that you need to wear the hot dog shoes, which you can buy in the shoe store eventually. All right, there are 5 stores you can do it, go to in this game. One of them is the shoe store, which is in like the main area by the beach, the store by the beach and the warehouse. And then there's also on top of the lighthouse, there is a store with this bird selling stuff, and it's dogs' hats. So you need to buy the dog's hot dog hat, and then you need to buy the hot dog shoes. Now, they don't appear at first, so you're going to have to collect a lot of that money. You're going to have to keep buying shoes. So you buy the shoes, the 5 shoes. You can leave the store, go back in the store, more shoes will spawn. The hot dog shoes were actually on the leftmost, the first aisle. So I just kept buying the first aisle shoes, and you probably see it on the video. And eventually the hot dog one showed up, I bought it. And I had already bought the dog's hat one above the lighthouse. And yeah, same thing with the ones above the lighthouse. You just have to keep buying all of them. You leave the place, you go back in, you buy all of them, you leave the place. Eventually the hot dog will be there. And for another achievement, you're going to buy everything anyway. So you might as well just keep buying it. All right? 7, meet, scare away 100 birds. So when you first go into the game, episode 1, you're walking slowly past this wall, which is probably in the video, and there are a whole bunch of crows. So I absolutely walked past 100 times these crows to make them fly away. Did not unlock. I went into the area by the train. Oh, by the train. Yeah, actually the train, by the food, the sandwich store. There are birds there too. There are birds above the store. There are birds in front of the store. Kept trying to do it. This only unlocked once I was finished with the entire story. I reloaded the first episode and the first part where I walked past the crows, and I got it there. Yeah. Some people say they reloaded the first episode and walked past the crows. It didn't unlock, and it unlocked in front of the sandwich store. All I know is that everybody has reloaded the first episode after the game is over, and then they get that achievement. All right, so that's how you get that. Category 4, skill achievements. 7 achievements for 480 gamer score. And these are all things you have to perform some sort of action in order to get the achievement. Yeah, perfect actions. So number 1, Amurice. 50 gamer score, perfect swan warm-ups. So when you are in gym class, I think it was day 2. Yeah, you're gonna do these QTEs with your gym teacher, and you have to. It's gonna be like up, down, right, and you have to go up, down, right, and yeah, and it was a little off time. I don't know why. I'm a musician, so I was like trying to do it in time, like Guitar Hero, and it was doing it wrong. I don't know. Just take your time and do it slowly, and you'll get them. But yeah, you just have to get the entire warm-up right. And guess what? All of these things, if you mess up and you can't do it, she's like, do you want to try again? Yes, you could try it again. No problem. So just do it a bunch of times until you get it. Same thing with number 2, Odin, 30 gamer score. Answer all math questions correctly. I actually got this the first time because I had my calculator ready. So I grabbed my calculator, and because I read that you're supposed to do this, the math teacher is going to ask like 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And then you have to raise your hand. The character has to raise their hand, and then it's going to give you a bunch of choices. You just have to pick the correct one, and you have to do it for all of the. I had to forget if there were 3 or 4 questions. There may be 3, but yeah, you just have to do that for all of them. You get that achievement, and then for the next 4, there are 4 different shops that you can buy food at, and so you need to get first place. So the grilled corn one, there's like a big corn on the cob, like you can see that on the video, and you have to eat all of it. Now, I found that going up and down, by the way, in a row, like going up, eating all the corn, moving to the right, up, eating all the corn, moving to the right, up. That's how it worked for me. Going left and right did not work that well. So yeah, so you just have to get first place, which is basically every single kernel. After you practice it a bunch of times, you'll get it. Just make sure you have 500 of that money each time you try it. You need 500. All right. Then ice cream, same thing. You could basically move the right stick and the left stick to the right and left. Those are the 4 positions. So if it was far to the left, I moved the left stick to the left. If it was in, I moved it in. If it was, same thing with the right stick. It's only the 4 different locations. And then you need to press the bumper, I think it was right bumper, to eat the ice cream. So basically you're moving the left and right stick and then eating the ice cream with the bumper. And I forget it was, oh no, it was probably both bumpers you were using to eat. Yeah, and eventually after a bunch of times, I got it. It wasn't that hard once you get used to it. Popcorn, this one, you have to catch the popcorn. Not catch, I guess catching it is better, but you have to basically pick up, I think it was 100 pieces of popcorn. Now, there's a popcorn cannon that the giraffe is going to start shooting at you. That's how I got this one. I got right in front of the cannon. I got so many pieces of kernels of popcorn doing that. So make sure you're always in front of that cannon, and then you just run around quickly and try to get as many as you can. You'll get that eventually. And 6, first place in the sandwich game. So this, you need to press left bumper over and over when you have this sandwich and hold up the right stick, and then you're going to eat. You have to press the left bumper 4 times. You'll eat that sandwich fast. Now, the problem is there are 5 drinks that you need to eat in between these sandwiches, these 3 sandwiches. If you pick you have to pick basically the 2 waters, which are the plain colored cups, and then I think the one was yellow. It had like a rainbow. It was almost like vomiting. I don't know. It was like vomiting rainbow. I don't know. But if you pick that one in between and the 2 water ones, then you will be able to do this in enough time. If you pick the other 2 cups, you're going to end up vomiting like lava and then green goo. I don't know. But it's going to take too long. You're going to end up vomiting too long. I know. Ridiculous. But so that's what you need to do. You need to eat a sandwich, drink a water, eat a sandwich, drink a water, eat a sandwich, and I drink the yellow rainbowy one. All right? That's how you do that. And once you try it a bunch of times, you'll get it, like I said with the others. And 7, strawberry shortcake, 80 gamer score, and credit game perfect score. So you can actually go back. There's an open world chapter all the way at the end. If you go back 1 to episode 8, that last part of episode 8 is the credits. So you can keep reloading that over and over. And I probably have it in the video. And you have to do 42 specific things in time in order to get this achievement. And as you do each one, you'll see little colorful dots on the side. It starts on the bottom right, and they'll start glowing and like becoming like circles. And you'll see each one. So you'll see which ones you miss. And you have to do like pick your hair. You have to pick your skin color. You have to pick your I guess hair color. And then you have to pet the dog, and then you have to wash your face. So there are a whole bunch of things. In fact, I'm probably putting it on the screen. Exactly what you need to do. I would say the hardest ones are the TV remote. For some reason, the TV remote, you have to hit it. I might have it on the screen, a video of me doing that part. But you have to hit like the right side of the screen. You have to hit, there's a swan and boxes, and you just have to spray the TV remote thing at the right side, and you'll get 3 different circles for that. Then also, before you run and try to beat the train, you need to hold down B before that. It's after the exercise things, QTs. All right. What else is difficult? Also, running across the lily pads was a hard one. You really need to run, jump. Yeah, it's really challenging. And then for the one right after that, if you see what happens is the way to fly in this game, you need to turn the right stick, like kind of go in a circle, and then press Y to jump. Now, you can go in the accessibility mode, and you could change that so that you only have to hold down right bumper to do the spin, and then you'll actually jump higher. So what you need to do is change the accessibility, because you literally will not be able to get that one. You'll see it's like the goalpost, and you have to, no, not the goalpost, it's the wind turbine. And you have to press the right bumper, spin, press Y, jump really high in the sky. I probably have it in the video, just so you see which one it is. But you will not get that if you don't change the accessibility feature. I actually tried and I could not. So yeah. And then the last couple are the food ones, just to make sure you get all those. Those are a little challenging. So yeah, that's that entire thing. It's really, I would say it's really challenging. Like the first time I got at least 75% of them right. But yeah, I mean, you have a list there. You'll figure them out eventually. Category 5, collectible achievements. 5 achievements for 150 gamer score. So, number 1, fried rice. Play all basketball. Wow, breakfast games. So I totally missed this. You need to basically eat breakfast. But, and I don't know exactly how many. Just make sure you do all the breakfasts. Now, the ones that are super missable, because some of them, you know, you wake up in the morning, you go down, you eat breakfast. But some of the ones that are super missable are once the balloon is there's a balloon. I think it was the 8 balloon, but there's a balloon to start one of the chapters. Don't go to the balloon. Make sure you go and eat breakfast first. Also, another time that I had missed it was after the game. After the actual game, when I was in open world mode, I went and ate breakfast again. And then there was another one before episode 3 also. Yeah, you just have to make sure in between all of these. So now, I think there may have also been one when you actually play as the dog at one point. I think after you find the dog and you're back in the house, you need to go eat breakfast then too. So yeah, so just make sure you go to all the places. If you need help with that, I can help you with that. If you leave a message or a comment, I mean, on the channel. So all right, but I'll help you with that. But just make sure you do all the breakfasts. You will get it eventually. Number 2, donuts. Look through all those telescopes, and you won't get this till the end of the game when you're in open world mode. There are 7 telescopes, and you should be able to find them no problem. Some of them are on the roof, so you have to fly up on the roof. 3, visit all shops. So guess what achievement as of me recording this video I don't have? Yeah, I do not have this one, and it's because it didn't unlock. So some people are having this problem, and I can promise you I went to all 5 shops and the food vendors. So because I had to purchase all the clothes. So in order to purchase all the clothes, I had to go to all the shops and buy all the clothes. So I don't understand why this one's not unlocking. Hopefully they'll patch it. Who knows? Maybe by the time I even post the video, it'll be fixed. But yeah, just go to all 5 shops, and you can see them on the map. There's one by the mushroom forest. It's actually a pair of pants. Yeah, so you have to go in there. Basically, it's the pants, it's the shirt, and the shoes, which are in the town. And then there is the hat, the dog hats above the lighthouse, and then there is the bags. And by the way to purchase all clothes, so you know, the bag shop. It's on the beach, and you see on the video here. So you stand on this arch, and there's a gold coin that is worth 1,000 of the money, and you have to stand here. And it keeps respawning while you're there, and you keep respawning, keep respawning until you have 99,999 of the money in the game. All right, now you're like, wow, that's a lot of money. No, it's really not. In fact, I had to continue to stand there and have it respawn over and over, and I had to do that for 8 hours. Oh God, it wasn't just standing there. I stood there, got the money, drove up to the top of the lighthouse, bought all the dogs' hats. I went back, stood there. No, it took a couple times of standing there and respawning it. I would say that the pants, maybe I had to stand there a good 10 to 12 times for the coin to respawn to the 99,999 times. Hopefully that makes sense. I mean, it was like millions and millions of coins that I needed to buy all the stuff. The shirts, oh my gosh, there were so many shirts. And then the shoes and the bags and the dog's hats were not super long to unlock, but it took a couple times of respawning all those coins again. So that's how you do it, by the way. That's how you grind it out. You just got to stand up there. I mean, I guess you can go around, but it would take a long time. But after a good 8 hours, yeah, I got it. I was like, wow, that was a long time. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that long. Hopefully it'll make money easier to get eventually, or maybe you don't have to buy everything, you know. And then the last one, 5 cream soda. Now this is a tough one. You know, very few people have managed to complete this game because the hairstyles are really hard to find. And I'm going to probably put up a list of all the places that you can get hairstyles. Some of them are talking to certain people, just any random people on the street that look kind of like they have a hairstyle, you could talk to them. Getting first in all of those food games, you get a hairstyle for each of those. Once you visit the crab, by the way, the crab is under the lighthouse. He's the one who actually does the hair changing. He will give you a bunch of hairstyles at some point once you go in there. But each time you get them, you go back to him. Sometimes it's inside the school where you'll find an inanimate object. There are things in your house that you have to talk to or see that will get it. And like I said, it's there on the screen. But yeah, some of them are really hard to find, and so that is why this game hasn't been completed by very many people yet. I mean, it's the first week it's been out, so there'll be a guide. In fact, I'm planning on making a video guide, and I'm sure people will make video guides for it. So yeah, this is the entire game. This is an amazing game. It's very emotional, and it's also very odd. Yes, very odd, but in a good way. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will see you next time on the Achievement Planner.